Do you know what it's like to trust someone and watch them walk away? To build a home in someone's words, only to find out they were never planning to stay. You break, yes, but eventually. You learn to stop bleeding for people who wouldn't even notice you were wounded. You learn to sit with yourself and hear all the broken parts scream. And then, over time, those screams get quiet. Not because they've healed, but because you've accepted them. You carry your pain like armor now, not because it protects you, but because it reminds you. Never again will you beg to be chosen. Never again will you trade pieces of your soul just to feel wanted for a moment. There was a time I believed love was everything, and if I gave enough, proved enough, they'd stay. But love doesn't live in sacrifice. It dies there. I kept giving, they kept taking, until all that was left was a shadow of me, a shell. A ghost still trying to be enough for people who were never empty, just greedy. But here's what they don't expect. When someone loses everything, they stop fearing loss. And that's when you become dangerous. I didn't rebuild myself in peace, rebuilt in chaos, in betrayal, in solitude. I've seen the truth behind fake smiles. I've heard the silence in conversations meant to feel warm. And now, I no longer chase validation. I've become it. They won't understand you, not when you start rising, not when you choose silence over drama, stillness over attention. You become a threat when you stop playing their game. You're not cold, you're calculating. You're not distant, you just learned who's worth your energy. And when people ask you what happened to you, smile, because you finally happened to yourself. All that hurt, it carved out space. Space for boundaries, space for focus, space for the version of you that isn't diluted by everyone else's comfort. You are not broken, you're reborn. You are not numb, you're in control. And while they party and sleep and post fake lives on fake timelines, you build silently, relentlessly, alone. Let them mock you now. Let them forget you, because one day the silence they ignored will become the thunder they hear your name in. The one they thought would stay small, they won't even recognize you. Because what's being built here, inside this quiet, inside this storm, is nothing short of unstoppable. Here's the truth they hide. The ones who spend years in the dark, they shine differently. Not like fireworks, not loud, not for attention. But like the moon, quiet, steady, eternal. You don't need to be seen to be powerful. You don't need to speak to be heard. It left you in the void. But you made it a forge. So if you're still in that space, that quiet, forgotten place, stay there. Don't rush. Don't break. Learn, grow, train. The void wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to erase the noise, so you could finally hear your own voice. And when you rise, because you will rise, don't explain. Don't justify, just walk. Because those who truly suffered don't need to prove a thing. They are the storm, and silence is their rain. If you're still here, you felt this, drop a comment. Silence made me stronger, and join the rain. This is VoidReign, where the broken become unstoppable.